Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Art of Sherlock Holmes interviews. Today, we're bringing an artist and an author together for the very first time. So, in the main picture here, we have Dan. Dan, whereabouts are you?
I'm in the middle of Los Angeles, California.
Fantastic.
A beautiful city ringed by fire, unfortunately.
I know. But other than that, the weather good?
Other than that, the weather is fine. Yeah.
It's pouring down with rain here in London. I guess you would love some of that rain right about now.
Yeah, it'd be very helpful, actually.
And Andy, where are you?
I'm actually in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's nice and sunny here. It's a beautiful day. I really wish we could share some of this weather with California. I've been watching all the photos and all that. It's horrible.
Yeah, well, we wish everybody well and everybody safe. So this is the first book in the Art of Sherlock Holmes series, West Palm Beach edition. And we have your beautiful painting, Andy, on the wall there behind Dan. And if we start with Dan, what was it like having an artist interpret your story?
Well, you know, it's one thing to be a writer. It's another thing to be a writer who has inspired creativity in someone else. And I'm humbled by the experience, excuse me. And I was just thrilled to know that that I had helped someone else develop a work of art. And then when I saw the work of art, I was blown away by it because I think it's so beautiful.
Fantastic. And you were so blown away by it, you ended up buying it from the gallery, which is incredible.
Yeah, first we thought of the different versions that they had of the metal plate version of it and prints and so on. But how often does one get the opportunity to purchase something that he or she has inspired? And so it was something that we wanted to do. In fact, my wife got a little plaque made, which is at the bottom of the painting, that has Enigma by Andy Pereira, and then it says inspired by a short story by Daniel Victor, The Smith-Mortimer Succession. So we're all represented, and when people come over, show them the painting, show them the plaque, and it's quite an honor.
I was going to say, it must be an amazing conversation starter for a dinner party. I mean, wow.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I'm holding up the book here. So this is the wonderful painting in the book. And the format in the book is that you have the bio of the author and the artist at the front. You have the picture, and then you have the story. And we've had a lot of fantastic reviews from fans who love that format because you get to look at the painting before you read the story, and then you read the story and then go back and look at the painting in a whole new light, trying to see how different elements within the story have inspired the painting. So coming over to you, Andy, is this the first time somebody's asked you to do something specific?
Yes, it was, and it was an honor. It was very humbled by the opportunity. When I got the script, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I just love it. I just love it. Very grateful that I had the opportunity.
Fantastic. And in the first book, which is called West Palm Beach, it has 15 artists from the West Palm Beach area, inspired by the curator of the project, is Phil Growick, who's also from West Palm Beach. Phil's a two-time Sherlock Holmes novelist. He's got a little bit of catching up to do with you, Dan, though. So how many novels have you written now?
I believe I'm on my 6th right now.
Wow.
Fantastic. And you have one standalone, which is set in St. Petersburg, but you have a series, which is the American Literati series. Tell us a little bit about that.
All of my novels deal with some famous American writer who found himself in London at the time that Sherlock Holmes was in operation, so to speak. And so I've created plots that involve Sherlock Holmes with these various writers. And usually they're based in some way on what the writer has written. And again, to use the word humble, I have humbly suggested why certain writers have come to write what they've written. So what happens, let's say, to the young Raymond Chandler in London leads to the novels that Raymond Chandler wrote when he was an adult in Los Angeles. So the plot originally took place in London, in my view of things, and then got recreated when he wrote in Los Angeles.
Fantastic. And we now have the second book, The Art of Sherlock Holmes USA. So this is expanded to artists from all over the US. So we have another 13 artists in here, and of course another 13 pieces of art. And the remaining pieces of art that weren't sold in the first gallery opening from West Palm, and the 13 pieces of art will be on show at the Paul Fisher Gallery from December through January. But of course, your painting won't be there, Andy, because it's sitting in Dan's living room. I think four or five of the pieces were sold at that first gallery showing there in the Anne Norton Sculpture Garden. So, are you working on anything at the moment, Andy?
Yes, I am. I'm working on a couple of projects. One of them is a large painting. I'm working on a commission also. And I am going to have a painting at one of the events. It's a Bourgeois, pardon my French, event coming up in the end of November. I'm always doing something. I love painting, and Sherlock Holmes was like unbelievable. I cannot tell you how fun it's been to listen to people painting.
It's been an amazing project. It's brought a whole bunch of authors and artists together. There's a bunch of new collaborations, a bunch of new friendships have been done from it. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you both, and I look forward to seeing more from both of you in the near future.
Thank you.
Thank you.